Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country 2. In this episode, or I guess last time, we started back a couple planks, because if you remember, this was the spot that I died at, and it was a really tough jump, and your best bet is to use Diddy, which I did, but you noticed that I only had Dixie there, because the jump is just so hard to make. So, your best bet is just having both of your guys, and, you know, if you die, whatever. You'll make it with at least one of them. Okay, so, now you're racing Screech, and you definitely have to win. If you lose, you die. For whatever reason, I don't know. I assume maybe he gets angry and pecks your eyes out or something, but either way, you die, so you don't want to lose. Or, you know, run into spikes. Not a good idea. But you follow the path I'm following. You know, the bananas are pretty good leaders. You try not to die, but you know, sometimes dying is just fun. It's the thing to do. Okay. I do, however, like that they have this unique music dedicated to this race. I think that's a pretty neat addition. But anyway, you saw how close he was to me. If you don't get these invisible barrels, there's no way you're getting that DK coin and still winning the race. Okay, much better. Let's not run into the spikes this time. Or thorns, whatever. Okay. Now, once again... Wow, I actually didn't die. Okay. Those red guys are nice enough to move out of your way, so you just let them. And again, you just keep following the bananas, and you're pretty good. If you get to this point, you're pretty good. And there we go. We win, because we're awesome. And we get a bunch of bananas just for fun. On to the final boss. Finally, we're taking down King K. Rool, or Captain K. Rool. Ow. Glad that's not me getting hit by those, because I would die if I got hit by a cannonball, I'm sure. And like every other final boss, or, you know, most final bosses, he gives you the weapon to destroy him. And not only does he give you the weapon, but he helps you to fire it at him by sucking your cannonballs up. That's exactly what the enemy should do. You know, he fires them out no problem, but when they get put into his gun, it makes the gun backfire. So, I'm not sure how that works, because I don't think that cannon should fit. What? It landed on top of the spike ball? Whatever. Better off dying there than, you know, toward the end of the fight, which has happened many times, by the way. I have done so many videos in an attempt to do this and actually get through it in the time limit. I don't know, you know, normally I would edit it out, but I feel like it's kind of cheap if I edit out, you know, a portion of the final boss fight, so I don't want to do that. Okay. Once again up to this point, and we're good, because after every 3 hits, DK will come down, look all surprised with the giant mouth and eyes, and you'll get a DK barrel for it. Which is very nice of K. Rool to give us, you know, our guys back. I appreciate it. He takes a lot of hits, so, you know, it's nice. Diddy being the faster one, I'd prefer him here. Now here, you want to jump the medium and low hopping ones, and then, you know, die on the other ones. That's how you want to do it. Anyway, luckily this last one is pretty easy. Once again, there's, a small, medium, and large one. And the singles are easy. The doubles, you want to wait until they get far away from you and then jump. Like that. But with Dixie, you can just hover, so you don't even need to worry about it. Unfortunately with her, it's very, very difficult to space your jumps correctly. Or your throws. So, I think for this last section, I believe he takes 9 hits. You want to avoid these clouds, so you want Dixie for that part. But for the rest, you want Diddy. So, or that is bad. That's really bad. And his cloaking device. Which I'm not sure how he got that, but whatever. I didn't realize there was such high-tech gadgetry in the Donkey Kong world. So the blue one freezes you, the red one slows you down, so that's why you can never do this. This is ridiculous. I'll tell you, he's much harder now that he's a captain than he was as a king. I'm gonna be Diddy because Dixie her throws just don't cut it. See, Diddy's are nice and, straight and nice throws. Wow. I am really sucking today. Okay, well, at least, we get our DK barrel back. If I have to, I guess I can just fast forward through the credits or possibly just make, a real quick separate video. How he gets barrels out of that gun, I'll never know. Cannons, sort of make more sense than barrels. Barrels are ridiculous. Okay, so let's do the actual thing that you're supposed to do and jump the medium and low bouncing ones and run under the high bouncing ones. Or we can just mess that up again. One or the other. Whatever you're into. Really, this guy's giving me more trouble than like any other point in this entire game. Okay, let's see if Diddy can make these jumps. Now you'll see where the strategy actually comes into effect. There we go. And that's how you do it. Okay, so at least we get our partner back for the final section, which hopefully I can finish this time. Okay. Let's not lose Dixie right off the bat. That would be bad. You and your cloaking device. Your ridiculous cloaking device. Okay. I think we're doing good, hopefully. Okay, at least these I can avoid. Oh, okay. One more hit, I think. I hope. Now these I do not like. Oh, I made it! That is the toughest thing to dodge. Now what that does is it reverses your controls, so this part would be nearly impossible. And that should be it. And there he goes. Yay, we got the last crime coin. Holy crap. That was like a Mortal Kombat move. That was like a fatality going on over there. Yeah, he's not coming back after that one. However, I'm going to pause it here and end the video. See you guys next time.